What?
There was a murder.
I've got a sickness bug.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Marguerite.
What's that noise?
What noise? It sounded like a creaking floorboard.
Oh my God.
William! Megan.
What?
There's somebody stood right behind you.
Psychics on the ghost train. Psychics on the ghost train.
Nantwich is a market town in Cheshire, settled by the Romans due to its natural brine springs. It has many listed buildings, the oldest of which is the 14th century St Mary's Church, with its beautiful stained glass windows. Many fine timbered frame buildings were built after a fire in 1583, which destroyed much of the town. The present Grade 1 listed Crown Inn replaced an earlier structure and was known as the Principal Inn of Nantwich. A passageway named the Crown Mews was the entrance to the stables at the rear of the property. An unusual feature includes a Grade 2 listed mounting block outside the Cheshire Cat pub on Welsh Row. But what other unusual experiences await Jackie and Megan? Haunted history, psychics on the ghost trail.
Nantwich. Nantwich in blue.
An award-winning floral town. That sounds nice, doesn't it? That's an interesting place, isn't it, over there?
The black and white building?
Yeah, look at that, how it goes right down. Should we go and have a look?
Yeah, because it says bookshop as well.
Ah.
And I really want to go in.
You like your books?
Yes. Coffee and books and ghosts. Perfect. for me.
Perfect. This is where we should be. I mean, we know it's uneven, we can see it's uneven, but my head is very wibbly wobbly.
Is it? Wibbly wobbly?
Wibbly wobbly, yeah. It feels very, I don't feel safe.
Do you not?
No, my head doesn't feel safe. It's a fascinating place though, isn't it?
I just feel children in here.
Do you?
Yeah. Do you know what? Did the sun just go in then? Because it felt like it went dark then for a minute and then...
Did it? I didn't notice
like my
that.
eyes adjusted to the... That was weird. Look at these guns here and swords and armour.
Oh, yeah?
It says Essex on it.
That would be like...
I've just heard
Civil
woodcutter. Woodcutter.
A woodcutter?
Yeah, woodcutter.
Ooh, I do feel very
Do you want me to catch
wibbly
you?
wobbly. Yeah, and I've not even
Jump
had a
on
drink.
my shoulders. Actually, no, don't, because you'll have to duck. I wonder why your head was wobbly. Do you think it might have been
Margaret.
Margaret?
Margaret, yes. Or Marguerite.
What's that noise?
Nice.
Sounded like water.
I didn't
Or
hear
is it a
that.
pigeon?
How can a pigeon sound like water?
Can you hear that?
No.
I did. Hear something.
But we
Hello?
are in the roof space, aren't we? So,
Are there any
you know.
spirits that would wish to communicate with us? With me and Jackie? Hello?
I've had the words, it's time we were marching on.
Okay. That's a soldier, isn't it?
It's time we were marching on. But we have just been looking at... Oh!
Yeah.
We have just been looking at those, so it might be... Oh, William as well.
William?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, and a spinning wheel.
Spinning like that.
Yeah, a spinning wheel for weaving. For weaving.
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 That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, spinning wheel for weaving.
Do you know it's weird because it feels like it's a strange energy up here, but I feel okay.
Yeah,
I can't
I do.
explain it. It seems heavy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have been up here. A lot of activity in here anyway, but
Yeah, through the years.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Watch.
I just got the name Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte. I don't know whether that's... Oh.
Now you're doing it. Oh, look at this.
The Alchemist.
The Secrets of the Immortal.
That sounds like a herbalist.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah, which
Ooh.
gives you the shivers.
Yeah.
Mirrors act as a portal.
They do.
Why
You
is there a big
can
mirror?
do. Yes.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting place.
Very interesting place. And you picked up on the children there.
Yeah, again.
Children upstairs.
again.
Yeah, they always seem to find you, children, don't they?
Yeah, they do for some reason. I wonder where Spirit taking us next.
I don't know. Well, this is interesting, isn't it, here?
It is. Oh, I feel like I stepped back in time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It does feel like that.
Yes, yes. A gentleman with a very tall hat.
Yeah.
Very tall hat. And I would put him in the mid to late 1700s.
Right. And
But it's got the name of it, look, on there.
Crown Hotel Nantwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there's a plaque here, look. William! William!
yeah. You said
I
that.
did. William Schofield. Oh, it's a plaque in memory of him. He was a gentleman's outfitter in Crewe. Oh.
That's fancy.
He also owned a bakery and confectioner business.
What's that with the Cheshire Cat? I
Where?
can't read it. I've not got my glasses on. The second paragraph. Famous.
In one of his early projects, he restored a row of ancient almshouses in Welsh Row, which was to become internationally famous as the Cheshire Cat.
Oh.
During the 1960s, he added over 25 tons of steel to the Georgian ballroom in the Crown Hotel to support a new roof. Quite a distinguished gentleman.
There's a Schofield coat of arms as well.
But he was born in 1903 and he died in 1985. So he's not the chap with the great big tall hat, is he?
But William's still a
But
connection.
William's a
I
connection.
think we're onto something there.
And a gentleman, he's a gentleman's outfitter. Okay. I wonder if the monks live down here.
Should I put my hood up? I might blend in.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Look.
on.
I look like a monk. No, I shouldn't
Monkish.
do that. What are those steps?
Oh, yeah. That's a mountain block, isn't it? Let's have a look. You know, you climb up the steps to get on your horse.
I don't think I can.
No, you'd have to get on here and go up.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, and
Oh
then
my
you
God.
and then you get on your horse.
I don't have a horse. Thank you. I like it. Interesting.
Should we have a look inside?
Yeah, I'm always intrigued with a black and white building.
Yeah. Oh, it's very low, isn't it? Look.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's very low down.
It
isn't
is, isn't it? Yeah, look at this.
Meow your head. Perfect sign.
Yeah.
I get really giddy.
Giddy.
Yeah.
Giddy as in like having
gid-
fun giddy? Or?
Yeah, like really like ooh! And I don't know why.
Excited
yeah.
giddy?
Don't ask me why. Must be
I
spirit.
won't ask you why.
Imagine being back in them days looking out like this. Hello.
Wow. What would you see?
So I can, through my third eye, when I look out through
Yeah.
there, I feel like I can see cobbly road.
Right.
And I look at it as in, it's all black and white. But not the buildings, I mean the people as well. I can't see colour.
Can't see colour?
No. Is that normal?
I don't know. I don't honestly know.
Well, there must be a reason
But
for
it might be, you know, is it the clothes that you're seeing, like as dark coloured, or is it because you're viewing it like it's a picture? Yeah.
Exactly that.
A picture.
Exactly that, yeah. But I've got a man coming in. I looked at you then, I don't know why. I felt like there was a man in here. I don't know if you felt anybody.
No? You can live in hope. No, I don't think. So what sort of era?
He feels like a young man.
Well, it's for you then, it's not for me if it's a young one.
I don't know why I can see a kite in the sky.
Kite?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. A kite.
Ooh.
Or whether someone's called Kate.
Oh.
You know, like Kate, Catherine.
And
Kite.
it's symbolic, the kite is
Yeah.
symbolic, as it, or it could be the name.
Yeah. I can see his hair. He shows me his hair more than
So he's
anything.
a very young boy,
Yeah.
not like a
It's like-
teenager or...
How do you word that? All the way slick on one side.
Oh yeah, like somebody's had a basin on the head and
And
put...
a moustache.
Oh, he's got a
yeah.
moustache. Oh, so he's
Yeah.
older than a child then, if he's got a moustache.
I feel like he's only in his late 20s.
Late 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at another window.
Why just... It felt like it came from that way. I love original beam.
Now, that was very interesting then.
Do you feel like you've walked into a room?
Into a room,
Yeah.
yes, into a room, and the room is a bedroom.
I'm trying to do what you've shown me. See the room through different time period. These must be original. Oh, I love touching stuff like that. They don't feel sturdy.
The wood would
feel
be
really
more,
weird.
The wood would be more original, I would think.
I feel really uneasy.
Uneasy.
Yeah. I feel like I've got a sickness bug.
Yes.
No.
Yes. When you said that, I could see a man, just as you were saying it, I could see a man with white hair, a little bit elderly, and he's got he's got a long nightshirt on, but he's wearing one of those like wee willy winky hats, you know, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's like he's ill.
Oh,
He's
no.
ill.
Right.
I could feel that he was ill. He was like, his face was drawn in and he was really sort of very, very pale and very, as if he'd lost weight really quickly.
Yeah.
Just exactly as you were
That's
saying
crazy,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Because I saw like someone being sick, but I didn't know
Yeah.
whether it was a man or a woman.
Yeah.
I just saw like somebody. What's through here?
Well,
I feel sick here.
yeah, well, this is where I was stood.
I feel sick here.
So I wonder if it's connected to this room.
Wonder if someone died here.
What died here, yeah. possibility, you know.
Like this exact spot.
I
Wonder why they had them.
don't know, do you think it was like a corridor window? Maybe.
I've got a heart attack here, Jackie.
Ooh.
I feel like I've just had a heart attack and I've just fallen to the floor.
Male or female?
Male.
Male.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's the same male. What, do you get through this window?
Like really bad.
Is it still
I feel
there?
like an old man.
Ask them to take it off. Oh, so you're with an older man again now?
I don't usually get affected physically though. I don't.
Right, ask them to take it off.
That was actually really weird, you know. 'cause
Was
I
it
don't
like
get
a sharp pain?
Yeah, it's doing it again.
Let me see. There. That's your kidney area.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just my left.
I wonder if you had a kidney problem then.
No, I don't know.
Is it gone?
No.
No, tell them to take it away.
It's not me, is it? Is it spirit? I've not got a problem.
Well, if it's spirit, they'll take it off. If not, call 999. Right, what do we see out of this window?
Alright. I don't know, I heard farms, but that's not even
Farms.
relatable, I don't think. This is a building. Farm is country, we are in built up town. So
I can hear like heavy boots marching, but I know that Nantwich, which is where we are, is known for the Battle of Nantwich. So
Yeah.
subconsciously, have I got that in my mind, which is why I can hear it, or are we actually linking into something here?
wow. I just saw farms.
Farms.
Don't
Well, it
know.
would have been, I would imagine anyway, there would have been a lot of farmland. Let's have a sit down.
I don't know why I just heard the word. It was either bruise or brutal. I can't hear the rest of it.
Bruise
The
or
word
brutal?
brutal came into my head as if
Yeah.
someone said to me, that was brutal.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was brutal.
Yeah, as if spirit said, someone in spirit went, oh, that's brutal.
Oh,
Like beaten up.
right.
I don't like that though.
Do you think that's to do with the battle though, or
Possibly. Someone
Yeah.
was beaten up and it was brutal.
should we fill everywhere full of light
Yeah.
and see what happens?
The pigs coming from that side psychically. I wonder if there was a farm down there.
Pig farm.
Not a pig farm, but just a farm. I can see horses and a pig. Okay, so we're filling the.
Yeah. So fill the whole place with light from that front door right through the downstairs area. Bring that up the stairs into the area we're in now and see if anyone wants to come forward and either tell us their story, or if they need any help, we can help them. Okay. What have you got?
I don't know if it's the year, but 16 something. And there's a young girl with me,
Right.
but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like she's saying I lived here.
She lived here
Yeah.
in the 1600s.
I think so. Yeah, definitely 6 because I can hear 16. I can see it being written. With her dad. She lived with her dad. Okay.
Right. Megan,
What?
there's somebody stood right behind you. Ooh, I just seen like the.
You have to tell me that.
Yes. There's somebody right behind. I could just see the energy change like that, and I heard. I don't know if you heard it. Just sounded like a creaking floorboard.
Oh my God.
But right behind you.
Right.
Okay, so we need to find out who this.
Will you hold my hand?
Oh my god!
When you say it's right behind me, I get hot.
Right behind you.
But if it's over in the corner, I'm okay.
it's
but
not in
right
the corner.
behind me.
Right
I'm
behind.
not looking.
Yeah, right behind you.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find out who this is.
I'm not hot.
Okay.
You can sort them out.
This person, male energy, problem with foot.
Okay.
I don't know whether this person had something go over the foot that made it's like semi-lame or whatever. This isn't an old person though.
Right. Younger.
Yes, but ow, take that off.
Are they near you?
Ooh, feet, left foot across my toes. Something as if something heavy has gone over, like a wheel or something. A wagon wheel or something has gone over the left part of the foot.
So it could have been a horse
It
and carriage.
it could have been. I wonder if
Are they still there? Behind me?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
There, exactly there.
This is me being brave.
I'm very impressed.
It's because I know they're not gonna.
No, they
hurt
won't.
me.
He's got a story to tell, that's all. I don't think he's trapped, and I think he's just curious. He's probably got his eye on you.
Is my hand like near him now?
Yes.
Because I can't like see him.
It's just to where the back of your hand is, that's where he is. There.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
That's it.
Do you know what? It's warm.
Yeah, you can feel the difference.
It's not cold.
No, it's not, because his energy's nice.
And I can feel. Did he ever not? Well, they didn't have a six-pack then, but did he ever? Was he quite slim?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you want to tell your story further? Can you change the temperature where my hand is? It has gone cold.
So he's changed it.
It's weird because I was getting a girt female.
Yeah.
And then
It's gone now.
Yeah. I just
gone now.
felt the energy just disappear
Yeah.
because I kept seeing spirit all around there.
Yeah.
Like there was a group of spirit watching us.
Do you think they're connected to him? Or is that different? Or are they just...
Because I've still got that back pain.
It's still there?
Yeah.
I wonder if that was with him then.
Could have been.
Okay, so let's see who these people are.
Everyone seems a bit younger to me.
Yes.
Apart from that older man.
Yes. So if they show me an outside area that is like, it's a grassy area, so... Oh, don't.
We moved at the same time. Because, I don't know, I just felt like I had to just do that. Did you see me? And you went...
Well, because somebody did this on my head. It's like, oh.
I
okay.
moved at the same time.
You did?
Exact.
Somebody that's walked past here then.
I felt like I just had to do that.
Yeah, so we've both been aware of that energy and it's gone now around there.
But why have they gone round us? Why can't they just go through the tables, like the gaps? Like us?
I wonder...
Stop it. I feel like someone was trying to take my arm then and link
as
my
if they're
arm.
just they're walking in their own time, which maybe this, well, obviously this wouldn't have been here then. So what was this room then? Why are we being shown a few different things like that, all at the same time?
I feel like I need to knock this building down and go back in time before this was built.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this has been here a long time.
And still say it was an inn.
And before this one, there's still something on this
But I keep
side.
hearing father, so the younger girl before, and then I said, oh,
Yeah.
she's living with her dad.
Yes,
Hearing
yes,
father.
yes. Connected to her.
But I don't know whether the name, I got the name Lucy or Lucinda, I don't know whether that's an old name, I really don't know. I'm sorry if it's not, but I did hear Lucinda.
Lucinda.
Luce something.
But it was just really, really fleeting. And a man that had walked into a different door, through a different door, not up here, it's downstairs. Oh, what was that name? What was the name? What was the name that he gave me before? They gave me a name before and it went out of my head completely. Enoch.
Enoch?
Enoch.
What's that?
It's his name. A name, Enoch.
Never heard of that before.
I have, yeah, Enoch.
Enoch?
Yes.
What a name.
He knocks on the door, he does. No, it is a
That's
name.
a funny joke. Enoch.
Yes, so who's he then? Oh, he went bankrupt.
Who did?
Enoch, I think.
Enoch went bankrupt. Right.
Who are these people?
How old is the name Carter or
Carter's an occupation, you know, as well.
What is that?
It's somebody who has a cart and is the carter and transports things from one place to another.
Is it?
I wonder if that's connected to the...
Or Cartwright or Carter.
Or the surname. There is a
Yeah.
surname, Carter, Cartwright. Yeah.
The blues. I don't know. Why am I going to the blues, or do I feel blue? I don't know. I heard blues then.
That's a big jump forward, isn't it?
Yeah, Emily.
And Emily.
Blues and Emily.
Right, does anybody want to tell us their story? We are quite happy to listen to your story.
Well, we've got the man with the foot.
Yes, and the man who was really ill.
Yeah, with the kidney, did you say? When I was like this?
I don't know if that's the same man who was
Yeah.
being sick with the wee willy winky hat.
It's like when you speak, sometimes spirits still show me things, and I'm
Yeah.
listening to you, but I'm listening to them as well. And I feel like there's a really important man who owned the place. He's walking round, but he's walking round like that, looking at us, or not in a nasty way. He's just making sure that we're well behaved.
Oh.
And I feel like he was part of the planning design or the design of the building. Or changing the building round.
Changing the building?
Yeah, architecture or... Yeah.
What time period do you think?
I saw him in black and white, and I don't know why. I keep seeing them all in black and white today.
Even the people here?
Yeah, I can't see colour today. I don't know why.
Because they're still there, aren't they? I can still feel them there.
Especially a young girl again.
Yeah.
I don't know whether she's got kids with her, but he reminds me of the man that was with me before. And I said,
with
he's got a
basin
moustache.
cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks exactly like him actually.
Right. You're seeing him in black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gives me the shivers, that. I don't know why.
I got the name Tom Jones, and I'm thinking, oh, don't be ridiculous. You're giving me the name of Tom Jones.
But that's a musical connection.
Oh, right.
Again.
And I'm thinking of Tom Jones, the singer, who's very much alive, thank goodness.
And music. Maybe somebody sang. Someone's called Tom.
Or is there someone with that name, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom Jones, that connects here? But why? What are you doing here? Just being nosy, thank you very much. That's it. Just being nosy, thank you very much.
How many spirit do you think that are in this building? Or
About 20 plus.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's quite a lot that come in and out.
In and out, so do you mean from other buildings across the street?
Yeah, possibly, yeah. I think because it's a place where people would gather, I think spirit just like to come back and still enjoy the energy here. That's what I was seeing. So we're seeing layers, aren't we?
Yeah.
But who is it who's connected to that then?
I don't know how. I don't want to disturb you, but they keep giving me a ship.
Chips?
A ship.
Oh, ships!
Not chips. A ship. A big boat, like to bring things.
Like a galleon
yeah.
ship.
And I'm being shown the map of Britain, and I'm going to the west, so I'm going up to Liverpool, I think.
Liverpool. Connection to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right.
The bottles. I've just heard someone say to me, the bottles.
The bottles.
I don't know.
There's a shipping connection then, maybe. Not unless some of the beams came from a ship. Oh dear.
What?
There was a murder that took place. I don't think it was here,
Right.
but it was near.
What was that? Did you feel the floorboards
Yes.
just go boom like that?
Yes.
It might have been the building,
That's
but
when we were talking about a murder.
yeah. It's like a big lorry went past. I could feel like footsteps.
Like
or
you could feel it,
something.
yeah. I mean, a building like this would react to,
Yeah.
you know, but we both felt that at the same
Yeah.
time.
Felt like a bit of an earthquake. Well, it won't be that, but it felt right underneath my seat.
Who was murdered? Who was murdered? Who was murdered? Oh. This was a female.
Who was murdered?
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was going to be a male. I was really surprised then. And I don't know if the name Kitty.
Right.
Did you get Kate before?
Catherine or
Catherine
Kate,
Kate.
yeah.
Kitty. Kitty. And I feel as though that I don't know whether she drowned. She was drowned, or just she was found in an area where it was very wet because her clothes are wet. Well, you just get a flash of something, and boom, and it's gone, and then that was it.
Yeah. I wonder whether the
And
police...
she's sort of, you can't. It's difficult to put an era on some things, you know, because this wasn't a girl who was very fashionable, you know, to me. So she wouldn't go with like, oh, I want the best of this, that, and the other. She was just an ordinary, everyday sort of, probably a domestic servant or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or was she somebody's wife or mistress or whatever? She was just like ordinary, long skirt, a blouse, but it was like a grey colour. Like a skirt was a grey colour, and
that's not very...
and her top was like a grey
fashionable.
colour as well. But that's interesting because you're always seeing things in black and white, and I'm
Yeah.
seeing her like in a grey sort of colour.
Yeah. Don't know whether what's wrong with my lip.
With your lip?
My bottom lip, yeah.
Oh.
I feel like I'm cold, or I've got a problem
I
with my
wonder
lip.
if that was probably her. I wonder if she was left to die. Does she need help? Oh gosh, no, she said no. Oh.
Really?
Yeah, no, and off she skipped, gets up and off she goes.
Wonder why. Oh, why? What does that mean for a spirit if they don't need help and they've
She
died
doesn't,
that way?
she just wanted to tell us a story.
So she's okay.
She seems to be okay.
But what about the murderer?
Oh, that was, when you said that, it's like, I can feel that.
Does the murderer need?
Literally, boom.
Oh no. Does the murderer need rescuing then?
We can really feel that. Oh, feel.
I can't really feel anything. Wait a minute. There's definitely temperature change.
There is.
there.
You can feel it, yeah. Right. Do you need help?
Shall we send him to the light?
Yeah, let's just see. Let's send light out and see. There's lots of different lights. It's not just one light. There's 5 lights, 5 different lights.
Does that mean 5 spirit rescues?
Yeah, that's not happened to me before.
Joseph.
Who?
Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph and Emily.
Oh, bless.
What?
There's a man that's just what? One of these has just, it's sort of like gone straight there and he's going,
Oh.
and he's waving.
At you or family?
At us.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Hello?
no, he's going goodbye. He's not going hello. He's going
goodbye.
goodbye. It's like he's gone there and he's turned round and he's gone like that and waved at us and then,
Oh, okay.
gone.
Where's it
That
gone?
was weird.
Just to the light?
Yeah, but it was like that one person was waiting for these others to come into place
Right.
before they went.
Oh.
But it wasn't like it was a huge big rescue or anything like that, because it don't feel like that at all. It was just like there was one here, there was one, and then there were the others sort of came in. So eventually there was
Yeah.
the 5. So he must have been waiting
Yeah.
for the, or they were waiting for him.
Oh,
Well, that's
at least they,
intriguing.
together.
I wonder which one he was then. Right, I think we've done our bit.
Our job is done.
Our job is done.
And is that man behind me gone?
Gone.
I could get up now.
That was really weird then. There were 4 main families that were in that area, landed gentry, and I'm going back to the 1500s with this. And so they were the Chumleys, the Wilbrahams, the Hassells and the Mastersons, and they played really important roles in the politics of Nantwich. One of the families is called Crockett, the Crockett family.
Okay.
So we're going now to 19th of December 1572, okay, and the Crocketts made their money from trade. So a lot of the landowners were sort of a little bit snobbish, really, because this is a tradesman coming in who's made his money. You know, it's not
Quite competitive,
landed, not
basically.
landed gentry. You know, in the summer of 1572, there was a renewal of the lease of a field called Ridley Field, and now it's one of the town's most valuable pastures, and it was just to the south of Welsh Row, where we were in
Okay.
the Cheshire Cat. However, when the lease came up, they were outbid for the lease of this land by Roger Crockett.
Oh, right. So he had money?
He had money that he'd earned through trade, so he wasn't really very popular anyway, and this made him even less popular. So Richard Hassel lived in Welsh Row. So he's the landowner, lived just down the road from where we were, and Roger Crockett, who is the one that got the field, got all the rights to the field, lived across the bridge at the Crown Inn.
He lived in the Crown Inn?
He was the landlord of the Crown Inn.
Oh my gosh.
There was a lot of unrest between these two families, and he was going to come across to secure the field, Roger Crockett, and he was told in no uncertain terms, you come across that bridge and you're a dead man, pal.
Oh,
And basically
that's harsh.
that's what happened.
Oh, so he did try.
He did, well, what happened was one of his men, if you like, he came across and someone had a go at him. And so because they'd had a go at, he came across to rescue him, and he was set upon.
Oh.
Now, do you remember when we were in the upstairs of the Cheshire Cat and you got pains in your back?
Yeah, it's actually really weird, you know. 'cause
Was
I
it
don't
like a
get
sharp pain?
Yeah, it's doing it again.
Let me see. There.
Probably the worst pain that I've felt
Yeah.
physically from spirit
Yeah.
in a long time, you know.
Yeah, and it kept coming on, didn't
Yeah,
it? I think that was with him.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, he
because
seems like he was really strong and powerful then to affect me.
yeah, but he was beaten to death basically.
The bruise or brutal, I can't hear the rest of it.
Bruise
The
or
word
brutal?
brutal came into my head as if
Yeah.
someone said to me, that was brutal.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was brutal. So I want to read something that the researchers found in a newspaper. There came the sound of clattering staves, shrieking women and pounding feet. Like heavy boots marching. Reynold Jackson came out of his witch house to see what all the fuss was about, and Cicely Huxley was looking through the glass window of her master's parlour, and she saw people running down the street. Now these are all witnesses that appeared in the eventual trial of what had happened. And there was another one, Margaret. Do
you think it might have been
Margaret? The most notable reaction was one of the town's most prosperous and respected residents, Richard Wilbraham, who lived just down the road. His residence was literally just down the road from where we were. He ran half-dressed towards the scene of the affray. His servant, Margaret Buckley, was spinning in the kitchen. So, right, and a spinning wheel. Obviously, she wasn't spinning like we would spin today.
Yeah, she was actually using
She was actually using a spinning wheel. And she heard her master coming down the stairs of his chamber, newly risen out of his bed. At least 3 other witnesses specifically commented on the disarray.
It really disturbed the neighbourhood, didn't it?
It was awful, yeah. And basically, he was assaulted so badly, he was taken to the Crown, and he died as a result of his injuries.
In the Crown?
He died there. And what they did is they brought his body outside the Crown for everybody to see, and then he was taken to St Mary's Church, and we'd started at St Mary's Church, but it all links together. And it's like spirit were guiding us from one place to another. So he suffered a stroke. You had heart attack. You felt somebody had passed with a heart attack.
I feel like I've just had a heart attack and I've just fallen to the floor.
So because his injuries were so bad and he was bleeding so much, he had a stroke and then he died as a result of his injuries.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I think
that's really horrific.
It is, and I think
that's awful.
It all happened outside where we were. I think what we had is a lot of layers there.
Still quite emotional listening to you tell me that. I'm not going to cry, but I just
well,
feel
I've not
really
finished yet. We've got a lot
more.
Does it
get worse?
And there's more. Yeah, that man, I could see that man. I felt like he was being really ill. He got like a wee really winky hat on, and then
I feel like I've got a sickness bug.
Yes.
No.
Yes. When you said that, I could see a man, just as you were saying it, I could see a man with white hair, a little bit elderly, and he's got he's got a long nightshirt on, but he's wearing one of those like wee willy winky hats, you know, like. The researchers have discovered that in 1596 the plague hit, and that I think that could have been him.
And he was elderly as well, so he would have.
Because those houses, as we know that pub is today, it was originally houses.
You saw that big bed.
That's it, and I think it could be. We can't say for certain that he lived there. We don't know because there's no record.
As well, I found like when we were there, like we kept looking out the window a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
So I wonder whether we were feeling like we were sick and couldn't go out, or we were too ill to leave the building.
It could be.
Just people watching.
What I think it was, because we've never really done that, where we've gone to all the windows and looked out and like, what do you see out there? Let's sort of look through every window and see what image comes to mind.
In our third eye?
Yeah. I think it's because so much happened in that street. And I think it's almost like it's a giant portal. Yeah. There's something else that might have happened as well in that street, because if we go on through the years and we move up a few hundred years, between 1841 and 1851 there was an awful lot of unrest in Nantwich, particularly in Welsh Row.
Again?
Yeah. So in 1841 a lot of riots in Welsh Row, and there were large mobs. Now this is very political. It's all to do with the politics at the time. So a coach that was taking voters from Chester to Nantwich was attacked between 3 and 4 o'clock. And the coach driver was seriously injured by bricks that were being thrown. And stones and everything in Welsh Row. So this took place between Wood Street, which is Welsh Row is there, Wood Street goes like that.
Round.
Yeah, and so that's where that took place, was
Why is it
there.
that street?
It seems
the
as though it's
time.
something that's
Negative,
drawing
isn't it?
But that was all happening in that same area. This would have been the same area as the murder of Roger Crockett.
There's a lot of commotion.
Tom Jones. I got the name Tom Jones and I'm thinking, oh, don't be ridiculous. Tom Jones was actually living at the pub, which is next door but one.
No.
To the Cheshire, yeah. He
You
was
said
there
Tom Jones.
in 1851.
There was a man called Tom Jones.
Yeah, he lived there, yeah, in 1851.
So what they were doing is giving you a Tom Jones that you would understand
Yeah.
and see now in this day of age, which
Yeah.
is a singer. That's
Yeah.
what they do, don't they?
That's it, that's what they do. Now he was there in 1851, he wasn't there in 1841, and he was a lodger at the Three Pigeons Hotel. And the landlord there was Joseph.
Joseph. Oh.
Willett, and you had Joseph,
Yes.
the name Joseph. In 1841, the landlord there was called William. Oh, William as well.
William.
Yes. The drownings, quite a few different drownings.
What's that noise?
What noise?
Sounded like water.
So I had this image of this woman that was drowned. Didn't know she was
Yeah.
drowned or murdered. I don't know whether she drowned, she was drowned. Or this is one of them, Emma Sadler, and you had an Emma or an Emily.
Emily.
She had an argument with her mother and went to live with her sister. She was a tailoress, so she brought some money in and whatever. She'd met with her sweetheart on the Monday night. At 10 o'clock she told her sister she was going out just for a short while. She put on a hat and a shawl. She never returned and she was found drowned the next day. Her sister was Kate.
Oh, whether someone's called Kate.
Oh.
You know, like Kate, Catherine. I wonder if they're called Kate.
Emily and Kate. And I don't know if the name Kitty.
Right.
Did you get Kate before?
Catherine or
Catherine
Kate,
Kate.
yeah.
I don't know whether she drowned, died herself in the same way because her mother did not like the person that she was going out with. So it was like history repeating itself.
So what did
both
her mum
of them.
do to her?
Mother didn't want her to be with the boyfriend. So locked her out basically. They were the daughters of farmers.
I wonder if there was a farm down there. I'm really pleased about this farmer connection.
It keeps coming up.
It'll
This
be
is
together.
another weirdo one here. June 1898, Mary Ann Corn, she's the wife of a shoemaker. She was found drowned in the River Weaver. She was found to have a bruise at the back of her leg, but foul play was ruled out. So was that murder? Or this was a female?
Who was murdered?
Yeah, I think so. Did she just
Sounds
fall
like
in?
it is.
It's got a few different things.
I'm picking up on you.
Yeah, there's something not right. You know, when we saw that man that was stood behind you,
Yes, I do remember that.
Megan,
What?
there's somebody stood right behind you. I think it could be who we're going to talk about now.
Right. It was very close. Like you saw him stood right there.
Yeah,
And if I feel spirit right there, I get a bit like, oh, go away,
Yeah.
please, I need my own space. So I just felt really, I wouldn't say fearful of that he was going to physically hurt me, but I just didn't like someone knowing that there's a spirit right there.
yeah. He was a little bit unpredictable, wasn't
I think
he?
he was making me, I don't know, giving me
Just
weird vibes.
jittery.
Jittery. Yeah,
Enoch.
you got that name.
Enoch.
Enoch?
Enoch.
Which is unusual.
It's very unusual, and a feeling of something like a cart or something going over my
you did.
feet, and something as if something heavy has gone over, like a wheel or
Or a
something.
wagon.
This is what the researcher has come up with.
Enoch.
Enoch Moulton. You had a Carter or Cartwright or
Yeah.
something like that.
How old is the name Carter or like a
Carter's an occupation, you know, as well.
What is that?
It's somebody who has a cart and is the carter and transports things from one place to another.
Is it?
He was a carter. He was a farmer who had horses, cows and pigs.
Yes. Now I can see pigs coming from that side psychically. Hooray!
There's your
I'm
pigs.
so happy.
There you go. Oh, happy as a pig in
But
mud.
why could I just see specifically pigs? Why did Spirit not show me the horses and the cows?
Because
I
it was
just saw
different.
pigs.
It was different.
Loads of them.
He was a greengrocer as well, and also a beer house keeper. He had a beer house called the Railway Arms, which is on the opposite side of the river. It wasn't in Welsh Row. But they have a son called Enoch. Now, he is very interesting.
I'd never heard of it.
But I also felt as though he'd gone bankrupt.
Right.
Oh, he went bankrupt.
Who did?
Enoch, I think.
Enoch went bankrupt. Right.
Well, he hadn't gone bankrupt. According to the researcher, she has found something though. Right, in 1875, in the Altrincham Guardian, 2nd of February, I, Enoch Moulton Jr. of Nantwich, hereby give notice that I will not be responsible for any debts contracted by my wife on and after this date.
Oh, that's me.
I know, so yeah, honestly.
So you were right, he was withdrawing.
He was, but he was thinking she was going to, you know, make him bankrupt. But they'd had a great big Barney, they'd had a fallout.
I was going to say, I bet they had an argument about that.
They had many arguments according to this. She liked to drink and she would throw him out and throw things at him in the street, and I shouldn't laugh really because it must have been awful, but in 1875 he was charged by his wife Martha of assaulting her.
Oh gosh.
The complainant, who is a girlish looking person, stated the defendant knocked her down and kicked her several times on the shoulder. Mr. Brooke, the defendant, said he was told the complainant spent all of her husband's money on drink.
Oh.
So the judge said it did not justify her husband abusing her, and he was bound over to keep the peace. So So they were always, they're in and out of the newspapers all the time, but do you know what? This couple stayed together.
Wow.
So she was charged with being drunk and disorderly the following year. She came out of her house into the street and used abominable language towards her husband. And when requested by police to desist, she refused. So basically she was arrested then for using foul language in the street. What a couple.
I know. And
So,
together.
however, there wasn't a nice ending to this whole thing, because on Thursday 27th of July 1905, Enoch and Martha were returning home from Sandbach Market with they had a market stall there, and they stopped off at the nursery gardens in Wollaston on their way home to pick up some supplies. So she's gone inside to get whatever provision she needed. He sat on with the horse and cart, and this omnibus is coming the opposite way really, really slowly, but the horses have got spooked.
Oh, right, okay.
And they've moved quickly. He's fallen out of the wagon and the wheels have gone over him.
And you said that's what you were feeling physically?
Yeah, something as if something heavy has gone over, like a wheel or something.
Wagon impacted.
Yeah, and he died 5 hours later.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must have been painful.
Yeah. He was 58 when he died. It says the wheel passed over his entire body, inflicting terrible injuries. He received emergency treatment at the site, and the doctor in attendance wanted him to take him to the local workhouse hospital, but Martha wanted to take him home, and he died 5 hours later of his injuries, and she died 2 years later in 1907.
Probably from a broken heart. Maybe.
I don't know what she died. It's probably of alcohol poisoning. So yeah, so that's all the different people that we encountered.
Yeah.
But what were they all doing there? What were they all doing in that building? I don't think it is the building. I think it's that area.
Do you think?
That whole of that area. Yeah, and I think because we were there and we're shining that light out, because we put the light out.
Yeah.
And do you remember when we were doing that? We were sending the light out, and I could see 5 different lights.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, that's odd, isn't it? And you saw a whole crowd
did
of
help.
people.
I just
gone now.
felt the energy just disappear
Yeah.
because I kept seeing spirit all around there.
Yeah.
Like there was a group of spirit watching us.
You
Needed
said,
help.
yeah, all of those people. You said there's a crowd of people there. That's who they are. I think this is all the different.
So we did a
layers.
rescue.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh.
Sort of, yeah. Or just wanted to tell the stories, but I'm pretty sure that was a rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a light-hearted way.
Oh,
Get to see what I've done there.
very good, Megan. I like that. That deserves a cheers.